If you're watching this video, you might be asking yourself, what is that first premium fountain pen that you should buy for yourself? Hey Goodfellas, I'm Naldi and we are at Style of Zug. You're probably getting into starting to write with a fountain pen, but you're out there in the wild trying to understand what's the fountain pen I should go for. There's so many price points, there's so many fountain pens, so many fountain pens look like they're legit pieces to go for. But since I've had the chance to sell 10,000s of fountain pens to every kind of customers in pretty much every kind of price point when it comes to premium fountain pens, I think I might have the answer about two fountain pens that you're gonna start with, that you're gonna really enjoy as your first fountain pen. It's gonna give you the positive experience to keep on writing and exploring this wonderful passion, but also it's not going to be a fountain pen that you're going to take and put on the side once you start stepping up the game. And before we get into these two pieces, subscribe to the channel. I still have the goal of reaching 50,000 subscribers this year. I'm confident that we can make it. It's a bit of a crazy number, but I know that a lot of you who are watching right now, around 70%, haven't subscribed yet. Probably you get this video recommended in your feed. So why don't you consider hitting the subscribe button, not missing out on any future content we post twice a week. Thank you and welcome to this amazing community of Goodfellas. So let's get into it. These two pens have everything you might want or require from a fountain pen. And they're not European brands, no, they're Japanese brands, because Japanese pens overall are very well known to be excellent writers. And I think if you want to have a fountain pen with a lot of the feature that you would have even on a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 fountain pen, then this Sailor and this Pilot are the pens that you should take into consideration. Let's start from my right with the Sailor 1911 Realo. Now I'm telling you specifically this one because the Realo is the Sailor fountain pen that has a piston filling mechanism. What's a piston filling mechanism? The one of you who are seasoned collector already know that's the mechanism where you put the nib in the bottle and you fill up the fountain pen from this piston knob down here. By twisting it, the piston goes down and it goes up again and it fills up the ink in the reservoir. So you're not putting a cartridge, you're not using a converter that you can take out, but you actually have the ink in the barrel of the fountain pen. Now, of course, this fountain pen here, which is made in Hiroshima in Japan with a 21 karat very smooth nibs that comes in extra fine, fine, medium, broad, zoom nib and music nib, is also available as a version that takes Sailor cartridges or the Sailor converters. So if you prefer not to go for a piston filling mechanism, then you might want to go for the normal professional gear or the normal 1911. However, I love this pen because you have all the features that you might want from a wonderful fountain pen that you will always cherish. You have the piston filling mechanism that allows you to have any kind of ink. You have a wonderful 21 karat gold nib that is a Sailor exclusive. The 21 karat gold nib is a very smooth nib to write with. Now, the size is not one of the biggest size nibs. You will actually see a comparison with the Pilots that I'm about to show you. It's a nice size, and honestly, a lot of people tell me that they even prefer this one over the King of Pen nib that is a bigger size nib and has a bit more of flexibility. This one also comes as a maroon color, so you can have it in black or you can have it in maroon, and you can also have it with rhodium plated metal trims, which means, you know, silver colored. Not the heaviest, not the biggest pen, but honestly, I've sold so many of this one and everyone is still using it, is still owning it. You've probably seen the video with Manor. He still has his Sailor professional gear. He's using it. He's loving it. This is a piece that goes for 450 Swiss francs. The one without the piston filling mechanism runs for 360 Swiss francs. You can always go on our website and check the prices out in your local currency to have a better understanding. Otherwise, go on your iPhone and convert the number. Now, some of you might be saying, Samuel, but $400 is not a starting fountain pen. Yes, it is. You should probably consider buying better, but buying less. And the reason why I'm suggesting this specific pieces is out of experience. I've had people who started buying 2-3 pens. They ended up spending $120 for 3 pens just by ending up buying this one and feeling for the first time what a real fountain pen feels like. Yes, you can buy a Lamy Safari. Yes, you can buy other pens that are out there on the market, but again, I'm trying to give you here the point of view of someone who has served so many customers, who has seen people making mistakes and people coming back at me and giving me feedback. So it's not based on my experience, it's based on the experience of my clients who then come to me and give me that feedback, and I can use this feedback to give you the knowledge here on YouTube. Let's go over to another piece that I really love, and honestly, this might even beat the Sailor. Why? Because of the size, so it even feels like even more of a very important writing instrument. It's the custom 823 off pilot, which comes in this demonstrator color, which means it's, transparent. You can see everything that happens on this fountain pen. You can see which ink color that you have in the barrel, but it also comes in smoke gray and it comes in a very nice brown. These are true wonderful versions that I truly suggest. It's bigger than the Sailor 1911, which I think is a positive thing, because the more you go into premium fountain pens, the more usually the pens become bigger. And what I also really love is this 14 karat gold nib that is almost a number 6 nib. What is a number 6 nib? Is the kind of nib that you'll probably find on a Mont Blanc Meisterstück. And consider that a Mont Blanc Meisterstück for about $600, $700, $750 also features a 14 karat gold nib and also has very similar features to this pilot. Now, are they built exactly the same? No, they're not. I would say that Mont Blanc is slightly better made. They've put more research and development into their writing instruments. They have some complexities that are not always visible to the eye. You're gonna have here a writing instrument, a fountain pen, that you will use forever. It's aesthetically beautiful. It writes like magic, just like the Sailor with the 21 karat gold nib. And you have this wonderful vacuum filler, which you pull out, you put into the ink bottle, you pull it down, and then it automatically fills into the body like magic. So this is probably a fountain pen that you will actually cherish forever. Runs for about 415 Swiss francs. And honestly, what is most stunning about both these pens is the fact that you can leave them on the side for 2-3 weeks. You pick them back up and they keep on writing. And that's something that is incredible. I travel, go to New York, come back after 10 days, pick up the Sailor, put it on paper, bam, it writes. And that is probably exactly what I want from a fountain pen. I want a fountain pen that is reliable, that I know every time I need it, it actually works. So honestly, if you have to consider 2 pens that you're gonna keep forever and that are never gonna let you down and that you will always be able to rely on over the next 30, 40 years, then probably with the Sailor or this pilot, you're good. Now, of course, we're into the game because we love also the craftsmanship, the concept, the ideas, the feeling that we get by handmade pieces or more complex topics or by limited editions. That's why I'm in the game, and that's why a lot of the collectors are in the game. Also, different size and different weights give you different kind of writing experiences. You can have that same nib on different pens. It's just gonna feel different. And also that pen might make you feel different while you're using it for a specific occasion or in a specific environment. Now let me know down in the comments, Goodfellas, what you think about these 2 writing instruments. Maybe a lot of you have already experienced and you can add up to what I've said. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. Let us know down in the comments. Every time you leave a comment, you're adding up so much to this community. People watch the video, then they go in the comment section, they read, they get feedbacks, and that's always very, very valuable. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more content that is coming up, and don't forget that together we are changing the game.